That didn't take too long, did it?
I'm Din Μέισι, and I love fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
My pro angler pals on some fishy adventures.
Oh,
We take on formidable fishing challenges.
dun, dun, dun.
You're going to need one of them.
I'm all set, Dino. Gagging for it.
Watch us test our skills to the limits.
No pressure. Oh, lovely.
Feel our agony.
Oh, you're joking. I think I'll just give up.
And share in our ecstasy.
Get him in that net. Yes! He's gone down for it. He's got... Oh! He had it, and then he did.
This week I'm on a two-day adventure tackling a complex of lakes called Ουίλινγκχερστ Fisheries, which is close to Guildford in the south of England. The venue hosts 11 different lakes, stocked full of a wide range of coarse fish. Lovely jubbly. On my first day I was going head-to-head in a friendly competition, and although I'd never fished the complex before, I couldn't wait to find out what it had to offer.
Beautiful. Ad, you ready, son?
Born ready, Dean.
I was fishing with Andamn Ρούνι, an England international feeder angler, an expert on these kind of venues, and a really good chum of mine.
What a cracking little lake to start our two-day adventure, Ad. Now, you've fished this before, haven't you? What's the score?
Well, it's a great lake. Obviously, I've only fished it in competitions, but the score was we used to chuck over to the empty platforms on the far bank.
Sweet.
You catch on the method or whatever you want to do, really. And then there's like a gravel bar that runs down the middle, so you can catch fish sort of around that, up and down. Should be pretty good.
Really? Nice one. Well, let's get our gear out. I'll tell you what, before we do that, though,
Yeah.
about a little wager, okay? Biggest fish wins.
Yeah.
Loser buys the winner dinner, which means you're in trouble if I win.
Food.
Yeah.
Dean Μέisι.
I'm starving, mate. I only had breakfast 5 minutes ago.
There's loads of fish on the surface and mooching around. Should be quite good fun. Dino for company. Should be a good laugh.
The first bite from a new venue is always special, and I tell you what, it'll be even more special because I'm fishing with a really good friend. And me and Adam, we always tend to do really well together as well.
Adam was fishing classic match angler tactics, bound to a seat box and only using one rod at a time, but able to change methods if needed. I was using 2 rods on electronic bite alarms, and if necessary, I was allowed to go for a wander. Adam was starting with the method feeder, with a boilie as hook bait. When the feeder hits the bottom of the lake, the bait dissolves into the water and attracts the fish.
It always catches a few fish. It's a real simple way of building up a small area, and I'm going to chuck it to the far bank where I think they're going to be living, and hopefully get a few balls. Should be good.
I was using soluble PVA bags full of fishy pellets, and when dissolved, they would sit amongst my rig and draw the fish down to my hook bait.
It's a friendly day's fishing, but quite frankly, I'm going to fish PVA bags because I think that's going to nick the bigger fish. And I'd love to have a free dinner at the end of the day.
With our tactics sorted, we couldn't wait to wet a line, and it seemed that some people were taking this friendly competition rather seriously.
Well, Dino, you've got all the rods set up, got all the gear, but have you got an idea?
Cheers, Ad. Thought we were pals, son.
I'll do you now. Let's get this match started. The winner is whoever catches the biggest fish.
Good luck, Roo Pig.
Have a good one, old boy.
Always do.
This lake was said to hold carp up to £20. Adam was casting to the far bank as he hoped the fish would be seeking shelter there, and I would be trying out a few areas on the hunt for something big. That didn't take too long, did it? And that went for both of us.
Adam, all the gear, no idea, eh?
You got one on, mate?
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
Adam netted a small carp around £4, whilst my fish seemed to be a little camera shy.
This could be a really spunky single or a half-decent double-figure fish. Just going round and round and round in circles.
Absolute little beauty, look at that. Perfect common carp, perfect start.
Bosh. I'll tell you what, and that's only dinner, but I'm going to tell him that's £30.
Always a nice feeling to get the first one in the bag. Let's put a new feeder on and hopefully catch another one.
It was great for us both to have some early action, but sorry, Ad, mine was definitely a little bit bigger.
Well, it ain't going to win our little match, but it's the first one, and I'm proper happy.
Does look a little bit bigger than mine. Long way to go yet, though.
Yep, long way to go, pal. but I'm in again.
Even though we're not weighing them, might be a little bit bigger. Go on, sweetheart. Oh. And it is a bit bigger. Number 2, and that is definitely a bit bigger.
This fish was about £8 and put me well in the lead. Happy days. But Rooney was hot on my tail and was into his second fish.
Probably about £7. I have just noticed, though, the 2-rod wizard has caught a bigger fish again, so I'm going to really have to up my game now.
Ooh, somebody's taking this a little bit seriously. I had a slight lead on my pal, but my rods had fallen silent, unlike Rooney's, who had hooked something, well, a little bit cheeky.
Give it some stick, Rooney. Good on you. Well done, son. Ooh. Tell you what, that might be a big one. I can have a look. That, my friend, is a beautiful, clean fish.
It's a great one, isn't it? Nice, common. Probably big enough to take the lead, I should think.
Well, about £2, I reckon. Yeah. Damn.
It's a nice fish.
Yeah.
Don't think I've got it right at the minute, though. I might have a little change-up of methods, see what's going on.
Hey? Hey? Taking it a bit seriously?
I've got to, ain't I? Don't want to buy you dinner.
Cost you a fortune, mate, I'll tell you that.
We estimated that carp to be around £10, so Rooney had crept into the lead. Little monkey. And then he decided to switch things up.
So, although we were catching on the method, I want to keep ahead of Dean, so I'm going to try this bomb. It's a real simple method. It just fits on exactly the same as the method feeder did, but you've just got no feed going in the feeder. It's a little bomb. It's elasticated again, so it's nice and safe for the fish, and then got a little short hook length, just with the pellet hair rigged on the end. And the idea is, where I'm firing them pellets and the fish are picking up all the freebies, hopefully they'll see this one and I'll get some quicker bites.
While Rooney was making a few changes, I was sticking to my guns.
What a belter. But I just don't think it's big enough.
That carp signalled a break in the fishing as the weather turned and got hot. All I had for entertainment was a tease or two.
Oh.
The fish were feeding on the surface. It was time for a change. It was time to go mobile.
Well, I think all the fish in this half of the lake have pretty much done the off, so I'm going to go down the other end, see if I can find some, and hopefully catch one. And Rooney, stuck in his box, can't do that. Right, Roons, I'm off for a wander, mate.
Oh, are you? All right for some. Bye-bye, Dino.
I was going to fill a couple of corners in with bait, but I tell you what, there's a few fish sitting down here with their mouths in the air, literally inches from the surface and about 2 foot from the bank, so I think I'm going to go and mill through a couple of bags and see if I can pinch a couple of cruise sandwiches and dink a bit of bread in the edge. I reckon I might win this challenge doing that.
I needed my gamble to pay off, as Adam was still into carp, and surely it was only a matter of time until he landed a brute. I had to improvise.
Can't find any bread, but I've got a little chicken pasta meal that I bought for today. And I've just nicked a lump of the pasta, sucked all the juice off, and that, because it sinks really slowly, is going to catch me a carp down the corner. I hope.
And it needed to, as Rooney continued to catch fish.
Oh, just keep Macy on his toes.
Actually got the shakes a little bit.
Yes, the carp was still feeding in my new spot.
There you are, you big fat carp.
Fish in the upper layers generally spook easily, so I only had a handful of chances to bag a chunk and wrestle the lead back off Rooney.
Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone down for it. He's gone down for it. He's got... Oh! He had it, and then he didn't. Oh.
It was the first day of our 48-hour fishing session in Surrey. Rooney was leading our... and I had decided to risk it all and stalk some carp in a quiet corner. On pasta.
Here we go. There we go. Oh, I can tell you right now that it ain't one of the doubles that I was watching. Because the little one out of the blue literally just come up and snaffled it. Oh, I'm spitting my dinner all over myself at the same time, but that is my first ever carp. Oh, it's a nice one as well. It's my first mirror of the day. On a chicken and pasta takeaway. That was absolutely perfect. It's what we all go fishing for, isn't it? Silly little child moments like that. 39-year-old man and I feel like I'm in a sweet shop for the very first time. Come on, sweetie. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, she just wrapped around the line, but it don't matter because she's in. I live for those random moments on the bank where you just have these sort of brainstorms. You don't know whether it's going to work, but I'll tell you what, very rarely do you have the bottle to do them for camera, but I'm so glad I had the bottle today. Now, Ed, I'll talk you through the rig and the bait that I used to catch this bad boy, but I don't think well, you're not up to it yet, mate.
I don't think I want to know. I heard you laughing.
It was awesome, honestly. It was awesome. The only thing I've ever given my dinner to.
Lucky fish.
Yeah, very lucky. Lucky angler too, because that was awesome. Don't think it takes the lead though, does it?
Nah, mate, it's too small.
Yeah. Well, we've got another hour and a half to go, witching hour.
Yeah.
It's been awful, the conditions so far, but well, can only get better.
Can do. Might get a bat. Brilliant to see Dean catch that fish there. I could hear him giggling from up here, so I had to go down and have a look. It's cracking fish as well. Places like this where you can just have a wander around, sort of target a single fish like he obviously has, seen it sort of close in, dropped his rig in and caught it. Brilliant. Don't get any better than that.
Well said, my friend. And with time running out, Rooney was up for another tactical change.
I've noticed when I've been feeding, a few fish have been coming up, and there's a few fish competing now. That's just purely because of the time of the day. So I'm going to swap over to the pellet waggler. That just allows me to fish a lot higher up in the water. It's just a small little foam float. It's fully weighted underneath, so it's literally, the line will just sink below it really short. And I've got little stops on there, so I can literally just adjust the depth nice and easy. Again, I'll just be fishing a simple little pellet on the hook, and hopefully this will catch me a big fish.
Good idea, Ad. Armed with his trusty pellet waggler rod, Adam went on the attack. Very impressive, mate, but no one likes a show-off. Even I had a bit of action.
This pretty much sums up my day. Oh, bless it. It's the cutest little mirror, but I thought they were born bigger than that. Boom. 2 in the net. And if you weigh them both together, I might just win a free dinner.
Ah, what a session. And with the sun setting, our mini-match was over.
Should we call that a day, Dean?
Yeah, bud. I'll tell you what, I've been hungry for hours.
Have you? I'm starving. Come on, let's get these fish on the bank and have a look at them, and then you can, well, we'll go for some food, shall we?
Oh, boy.
Oh, well. Time to take a look at a couple of specimens before heading off for a cheeky side salad.
Epic day's fishing, my friend, and it's safe to say that dinner's on me.
Yeah, can't wait.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a bit random with the old pasta and stalking down the edge, but that's what I love to do, and you absolutely smashed it once you turned onto the pellet waggler.
Yeah, it's been great. That's what these days are all about, and they're doing your favourite things, swipping and swapping about, having a roam around.
Yeah.
Catching some nice fish.
I'll tell you what, tomorrow, when we come back, should we do something a little bit special?
Yeah. I'm a bit worried about this, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about it in the morning, but this place is famous for what we're going to do tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, if it goes off, it could really be special.
So Rooney was the worthy winner with a stunning carp of around £10 from earlier. Good skills, mate.
I was never going to beat Adam when it comes to numbers. That's what he does. So I stuck him down the edge, stuck to my guns, and in the end, it was a great day, win or lose.
Well, I've had a great day's fishing. It's been a good laugh as well. Even better to get one over Dean. Can't wait to get back to the hotel for some grub. I'm going to order everything off the menu.